Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk about the seal of God on their foreheads. So, what does that mean, to have the seal of God on your forehead? To my understanding, the seal of God is the Holy Spirit. On your left, you can have a very devout Christian that does not know what the Holy Spirit is. And then on your right, you can have another very devout Christian, but they do have the Holy Spirit, and they are a Spirit-filled believer. There's a difference. So, in my understanding and what I have learned and what I think is the Holy Spirit, what I think is the seal of God is the Holy Spirit. I could be wrong, but that's just, what I've learned. And, it says in order to come to heaven that you must have the seal of God on your forehead. And there's as much confusion about what that means, just as there's as much confusion with what the mark of the beast will be. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And, we got to have faith and trust in God completely. God answers our prayers the way that we would answer our prayers if we knew everything. But we're not God, and we don't know everything. So we just have to trust Him, and faith is trust. That's basically all that it is. It's trust. It is not believing, it's trusting. So it's not only enough to just believe in God. We have to trust in God too. And that's what's most important. And having faith doesn't mean that we believe in God and that we hope He does something. We have to, having faith in God means that we have trust in God and that we know that we will be okay no matter what, and that He will always put our best interests first, just as a human parent does for their child. They protect them from dangers, but the child doesn't see how the parent is protecting them. They just, they get upset, and the child just doesn't understand. Well, it's the same concept with our Holy Father and us. We don't understand sometimes, but we just have to know our Father knows what's best, and He's just trying to keep us safe. So I'm just going to end this video with a verse from Matthew 5. So I'm going to start at Matthew 5:17, and I have written in here where it says how to get into heaven, because this is what I've studied with my pastor. And also, this part is where I was reading, and this part talks about how to get into heaven. I'm sorry. And I wrote that down so I would know where to find that. So I'm just going to start here and read this, and that is how I'm going to end this video. Teaching about the law. Don't misunderstand why I have come. I did not come to abolish the law of Moses or the writings of the prophets. No, I came to fulfill them. I assure you, until heaven and earth disappear, even the smallest detail of God's law will remain until its purpose is achieved. So, if you break the smallest commandment and teach others to do the same, you will be the least in the kingdom of heaven. But anyone who obeys God's laws and teaches them will be great in the kingdom of heaven. But I warn you, unless you obey God better than the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees do, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven at all. So I'm just going to end it there. It goes on to talk about anger and adultery and divorce and all those things. So